Well, hello, YouTube, internet peoples. I'm JD, and this is Gravy Time. We have friends with us today.
Hello.
As always, we have Mr. Mike.
What's up? What's up?
We got our friend Brian Brink,
Hey, what's up, guys?
the button pusher,
Pushing buttons.
pushing the buttons.
Happy hump day, people.
Hump day.
And we have a special guest with us, our friend Amy.
Hello.
She is a fellow tattooer
Yes.
and a good friend.
Aw.
Chan will be with us momentarily. She is having some technical difficulties because we have 3 podcasters going on in the same house. So, yeah. So let's go round robin here and find out what everybody's working on tonight. How about you, Brian?
So, I am going to enhance an existing vamp from G.I. Joe line, which I've been doing on this show for the past couple of weeks. And then also,
More gridiron kits?
Yep.
yeah, the last one for now, right? And
For now.
then also, the Four Horsemen dropped a figure obscura release this weekend, and I have already received them. And so I've opened up one tonight, or last night, I should say, and it's the Anubis, the Egyptian god,
Right on.
and he's pretty awesome. Comes with a ton of accessories, which I'll get into later, but check that out.
Wow.
It comes a lot of stuff.
Oh, cool.
Dog. Yep. And while I was watching some podcasts where they were doing the reveal, someone had mentioned that on sale on Amazon were some accessory sets from NECA, so I thought this would go well.
Oh, sweet.
Look at you.
Heck yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Doing the bargain
This-
shopping.
This goes with their mummy figure. And then, so I've already opened the one, but then there's Bastet, which is the second one from that
Mhm.
release. So I'll open that one tonight, brand new. So it's
Those are really
happy.
cool.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
So
Like those.
I'm not telling you to go to 5K Toys, but go to 5K Toys. They have a TB League Horace Chamber, I think is how it's listed.
Oh yeah.
And it could be like your whole diorama. I don't know. Just saying.
I don't know if I want to go in that deep, but
Yeah. Fair
It's a
enough.
dangerous website.
Very.
Horace.
Yeah, like he was that time period, right?
Yep.
It's the dude that looks like a bird.
Yeah. But this is it's like a whole it's like his tomb or something like that. It's like an actual diorama.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what are you working on, Mike?
I am opening up some more Savage Crucible figures.
Nice.
I got Como of the Isles here. Just broke him out. And I got the Imperial Sentry, who's going to be next.
Dude, I like him.
You didn't get
Yeah.
multiples of those, did you?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Can
Mike-
you
Mike
save
went.
one for me?
Mike went
Unfortunately, I'm gonna custom them all.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm a dick. Sorry.
Oh.
The stretch goals all have extra heads, so I got enough of each figure so I can use all the heads.
All the different heads.
Yeah, and then I was like, then Robert Post was like, oh yeah, and then we're gonna my action figure customs gonna have even more stuff. I'm like, shit. So yeah.
So JD, there is a toy show in Maryland called the Toy Expo or something in June, and Savage Crucible is going to be there, showcasing their stuff and have a table. So
Yeah, but will they have that one? I thought that one was like
That's
a
a conclusive.
Yeah, it was a con exclusive one.
well, you never know. And you got an in with old Robert. You never know. But
Anyway,
yeah,
we'll see.
there's an opportunity there for you.
And reciprocity. You can always stay at my house because I live in Maryland. So
Oh,
yeah.
There's
Use
that.
the crash pad. There you
Heck yeah.
go.
What do you
I put,
think, Amy?
Oh, well, I'm not as cool as you guys. Nothing. I bought this at Michael's for, I think it was $7,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I feel like she needs tattoos or
Yeah.
some kind of cool thing.
hmm.
So I'm gonna age
Perfect.
her, weather her, kind of make her look kind of cool, and then give her some tattoos.
That's cool.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
the progress on that.
Me too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna let
Just
Jesus
let it-
take the wheel.
And there she is.
There's
Hi
Shannon.
guys,
Hi, you get it working?
as well as I can.
Okay. What are you working on tonight?
I'm actually going to be gluing some things back together and folding some things that fell apart while we were cleaning.
Oh.
I see a pup behind you there.
Yeah, look at see, I got a buddy. He's attached to me right now.
I
don't
saw
know
the
how to
ears
get him
first.
off. Kiva, you're stuck. I'm kidding. Anyway,
Like,
yeah,
it's all that glue, Mom.
he is. He's my glue, and then Otto's standing down here staring at the two of us like I need my space. Where are you? Where can I sit? Huh, buddy?
Yeah.
So I'm
Can I
snuggling
snip
dogs
some
and
of
gluing
that?
stuff back together. That's what I'm doing.
They're all sniffing glue together. That's what's going on here.
It's gonna be good times. And I am
Yeah.
in the game room.
I was about
Look,
to say, where are
Woo!
you? I don't recognize this.
I'm in the room beside our bedroom on the second floor.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
in front of you is are all the D-tops in front of you, or did you guys move them out of that room?
They're not in that
They're
room
not in that
anymore.
room.
It's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's a bunch of TVs and video game systems there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm in a different space because I wanted to give Amy the the first class feeling of the shelf gravy.
I love it. I love it.
Hmm.
This is really dope.
So
It's
she
really
gets
cool.
to sit down there around all the crazy stuff, and maybe it'll inspire her tattoos on her lady's face.
It might.
Maybe.
It might.
No.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. It could. It very well could. The color palette will probably seep in.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
It's cool.
But I think
Right on.
maybe we should find out what JD's working on tonight.
Yeah,
Right?
what are you doing?
Is that where we're at? Because I missed everything in the beginning.
Yeah, you were last. You popped in like right at the right moment, as you always do.
I try. Timing is everything.
It is.
It is.
So I'm gonna try and get back to this thing, but I have this thing still sitting here, so I might weather this up a little bit. But yeah, I might see what we can do there to complete this chumpy. I still have to rip one of these off one of the other ones that I have upstairs, the big TIE fighters, the first order TIE fighters, because I think that is what's going to be. That'll make for good cannons up here on the on the front.
The watermark.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
It does look good.
That is really good.
I like that option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish I had some styrene. Instead, I got foam. Styrene would be
We don't have any?
no.
Like little sheets of it.
No.
Like big chunks of it. Are you sure? Didn't
Yeah.
you save a bunch from packages at one point?
Styrene?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna look. I can look.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, JD,
So-
I found this tomb thing you're talking about. Pretty wild.
Yep. Yeah, the Horus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it everything he said it would be?
And more.
Yeah, it's-
More.
I mean, feel free to show it.
Yeah, let's
And
see
real quick, shout out to our boy Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see
Yeah.
you, Paul. Very,
There
very
he
happy
is.
things went well.
Yeah, man.
Keep it moving, man. Keep it moving.
That your good news was the best part of my Monday.
Correct.
yeah.
Same thing. I talked to
Same.
him a little bit today, and he said, actually, I'll just read his text. He said, the first thing he says to me, the biggest they've ever seen.
That's hilarious.
I love that. That
I don't think they're talking about tumors, bro.
Yeah. What about the tumor though?
Right. So I asked him
Pulse
how he was
flexing there.
feeling, and he said,
Aw.
like I went 9 rounds with a irate honey badger.
Oof.
Oh man.
Yeah. And he said, this is definitely bringing my pain card to the next level. I am invincible. And I'm like, Tyson and Wolverine at the same time. Unbreakable.
Oh yeah.
So, and he sent me a picture. I won't show that. I mean, he's gonna have some nice scars. We'll say that.
Hmm.
But yeah, love you, bro.
That's sweet.
All right, JD, let me show this off here real
Yep,
quick.
you go for it. I'm gonna dig in the drawer here real quick.
I love him too.
Love you too, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh
here's this thing.
wow.
Sorry, folks. Wow, that's really cool.
Wow.
Epic mood lighting
That's the
there.
dude. But here's the. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, that's
thing.
cool. Oh, look at that. That's badass.
It's
Big old
badass.
scarab on top. Skull.
Yeah. What's that? Wow, that's big. That's gonna be like 16 inches tall. Maybe. That's pretty cool. But
I like it.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
dig
cool.
it.
Pre-order.
Yeah, final price I guess not known at this time, so gotta be careful.
Gotta commit.
Sometimes they're serious commitments.
I'll believe it. It's like when you order on the menu and it says market price, and you're like,
Should I get the lobster?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
"Aw, I really
Sometimes
don't
it's
know."
hazardly exciting, and other times it's dangerous and scary.
You're right.
How about all the HasLab ones that Brian's
Oh,
been
yeah.
graphilizing?
Yeah.
At least there they tell you how much it
Graphite.
is up front.
That's true. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I guess
Yeah.
JD went hunting for styrene.
I guess. Yeah.
That's my
Man on a mission.
Yeah, BBTS was good enough to drop like $500 worth of bullshit on me all at once.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, oh man.
They did
Yeah.
that to me 2 months ago.
A lot of Mortal Kombats and a lot of Joe stuff came in.
That's why I stay away from BBTS if I can at all.
You're smart.
It'll just stack up. There's too much cool stuff out there.
Well, I'm afraid of not getting it. So I want to reserve it. And I was like, oh, I still got half a year. And then half a year goes by in a blink of an eye sometimes. Like, so you know, oh, your order is processed. And okay, how much money do I got?
I also want to show off with these with this Anubis and Bastet figure
Oh,
that
yes,
Forceman
please.
put out. They put out a little booklet as well, so you can
Whoa.
learn about
That's
it
cool.
all and
Right
stuff
on.
like that. So yeah,
That's
they really,
wonderful.
They really put a lot of love into this. And like well, I'll open the figure in a minute, but like that cat, they actually sculpted that as an accessory to put in it.
Oh wow.
That's wonderful.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
That's dope, man. I love it when they do that. I kind of miss like CDs in that way because they used to put like the little thing
The
about
little
the
book.
artist and yeah, got to read the lyrics and stuff. It's like, man,
I miss that.
I do. I miss that a lot. And you were really stoked about the artists that would do it because not all of them would do it.
No, and sometimes they give you like if you got like a tour CD, you get like a booklet with pictures from their tour and all that.
Yeah. I miss that stuff.
Me
That's really
too.
cool.
So now what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I found this clear plastic. I probably shouldn't use this stuff, but I'm gonna try anyway.
And what are you gonna use it for?
Well, as you can see, like using the paper from the foam is not really conducive to what I want to do. Styrene would have been a whole lot easier because I could just hold it up to this and just draw out what I need it to look like to fill these gaps. But we're going to try it because I'm going to try and fill this little hole right here.
Impressive. I can say that. Pretty dope.
So Mike, my upgrade kit that I got is the one for the front. Have you
Yeah, so
installed that one yet?
I have.
Okay, well, I'll ask you for advice if I get stuck.
Okay, one piece of advice I can give you now is I've watched one other video. So it comes with that little black rope for the winch, right, to replace the white one. Do you see where I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh, everybody froze.
Uh-oh. We're losing him.
No.
Oh wait. Yes,
Come
I
on.
see
Can
the
you hear me,
rope.
Brian?
I see the rope. Yes,
Okay,
I have
okay.
the rope.
So they want you to replace that one with the white one, but I couldn't figure out how to get the winch off in order to take the white rope out. So you're
Okay.
pretty much left with a choice of keeping the white rope in there, or what I did was I unrolled it all the way and I cut it out and I tied a knot in the end of the black one and I just kind of heated up that little hole and I just poked it in there and just wound it back up onto itself.
Oh, I don't know if I feel like doing all that.
All right.
Well, to get
these things have been pretty easy so far.
to get
they're getting harder.
To get that winch out, you actually have to unscrew the chassis apart. Like you have to take the thing apart.
Yeah, I was like not prepared to go that far, so I was like, no.
Oh,
It's not difficult to get that thing apart, though. It's actually pretty easy.
1, 2, all these down here. You got to take the whole bottom off.
Yeah.
Do I have to take the figures out first to do that?
Yeah, I would.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, no, fuck that. I don't. I'll just cut the goddamn thing out. Put the black
These guys have been in there since day one, and I've just been putting more and more add-on kits. So I don't know if I can get them all. Get them out.
I got mine. I got mine exactly how I like it. I don't want to take it apart.
Yeah.
You guys.
Right.
But that front bumper is a little stubborn going on, so you want to be a little careful.
Okay. All right. I will do the other winch thing at another time.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll love it when you get it on there. It's pretty awesome.
So the last one I put on here was the roof and the doors. And I was like, okay, this is a bit much, I think. And then I got used to it. And now this one that's about to go on is really a bit much. So I'm kind of curious to see
if I had to get rid of one, I'd probably get rid of the roof and the doors, but I would definitely keep the front.
Okay.
But I mean, I like all of them. They've grown on me. It is an awful lot, but.
Well, I feel like Forrest Gump's like, I've come this far. Might as well just keep going.
Yeah, keep on going. My collecting OCD would not permit me not to get all of them.
The completionist in you.
Some selectively completionist. I got my order from the Four Horsemen saying that my figure obscuras are on the way. I think those are my favorite.
Those things out fast.
Yeah, I think those are my favorite ones so far.
I think this figure obscura line that they've done is super smart of them to do that.
Yeah.
because
It is.
It
It's very
allows
smart.
them to flex their muscles as the incredible sculptors and lore people that they are without having to pigeonhole it into an existing line that they're doing. And they're choosing stuff that's, I don't want to say it's not licensed, open market, free market. What's it called? There's a term. I can't remember what it is, but that way they
free
don't have to pay
free
royalties
something.
or anything or get
Oh
license.
yeah, yeah.
What
Free
is that?
range.
Free range?
Free range.
No, it's
It's like chickens.
cage free.
Yeah.
What's that term?
Um,
Scott's in the chat. He knows.
Free
Scott, what's this
market?
stuff? Free.
Oh, I
What's the
think I
stuff
know
that's
what
out
you're
there?
talking about, but I
Yeah.
can't think
yeah.
of it.
It's, public domain. That's it.
Public.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Public domain. That's great. Recently,
Yeah,
I think
so-
the original Mickey Mouse just went public too. Like you can.
Yep.
Disney's very weird
Really?
about that stuff. But yeah, the original Mickey Mouse, like on the boat, that Mickey
Oh,
Mouse.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, you can use him now.
Huh.
In a lot of different ways. I'm just waiting for them to do some really crazy stuff with that and put it on a shirt.
When Winnie the Pooh went public market, public domain, didn't they make a horror movie or something out of it? Or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but
Yes.
I didn't either.
I heard about it. They should do more of that because then you get really cool, innovative things when you let that go.
Yeah, well, I mean, from what I understand, all the laws around trademarks and stuff like that is essentially because of Disney.
Oh, I
Like,
believe it.
you're only supposed to have that stuff for a certain amount of time, and then, when that license or not license, but I guess when the ownership of like Mickey started coming up, they kept lobbying to get it extended.
They had their hooks in the patent office for several
That's right.
years, and they kept on keeping it private somehow.
Yep.
So
That
I've heard
makes
anyway.
sense. I think it's like big meat companies too. That was all like put on by McDonald's, like huge like cattle farms and stuff. They wanted to like coin a flavor of meat, so they wanted to. Oh no, it was like when they started feeding them corn. They usually were all grass fed before, and they started corn feeding them so that they would have a signature taste. I think it's kind of like that, like the corporate.
Why is this beef taste like corn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's processed
Yes.
with corn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Corn or maize or whatever is a very versatile crop. I mean, not only can they use it for feed, but like special coatings on stuff like that is made from corn. Like anything, like some kind of weird cellulose and like type stuff and things like that is used in manufacturing and all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I read a whole book about I had a friend of mine, she was interesting, she liked to try a lot of new things, like becoming a lesbian, and then eventually she changed her mind, and type stuff like that, and then she became vegetarian or vegan for a while, and then she changed her mind on that. But during her vegan phase, she was there was a book she kept talking about called, I think it was called The Omnivore's Dilemma or something like that, and maybe it was a Carnivore's Dilemma, something dilemma. And so I read it, and it's pretty interesting. I mean, I like to eat meat, so that's that. But it went on and on and on about other kinds of stuff that we eat and stuff like that too. And it was like that's where I learned how that
Brian loves them hot dogs.
The maize,
boiled
the corn,
hot dog.
How corn is so important to our society in the
Oh my God,
manufacturing
yeah.
of goods and everything and feed, and that's why farmers that grow corn get a whole bunch of subsidies and stuff like that because we need it. It's
Yeah.
like we would be in big trouble if we didn't have corn or something like that.
Potential.
I thought that corn had almost no nutritional value.
Well, it's got a lot of fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber. Okay.
And you
I
can't
love-
actually digest it.
I love corn. Yep.
Yeah, corn's good. It's just it's high in sugar.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
But not sucrose. But there's sugar in everything, Mike, as you know and have learned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
kinda-
natural sugar, like apples.
Yeah.
Fructose, or corn is probably fructose as well. I mean, that's what there was a whole bunch of chapters in that book about high fructose corn syrup
I'll bet.
and how that replaced the use of regular sugar in drinks. Like that's why pure sugar Coke or whatever came back as a fad, and stuff like that. Instead of using high fructose corn syrup to sweeten everything.
Makes sense.
You know, I'm so like I love the fact that you love the science about food so much.
I mean, it's the Brinkalizer.
Yeah.
It's the Brinkalizer. I found
He's
out recently.
he's our analyst.
I found out not too long ago, and I don't know if they still do this, but apparently, like strawberry artificial flavoring comes from like the anal glands of I think beavers or something.
What?
Like
Come
that.
on.
Beavers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you messing with us?
No. No.
How do they get the
I should
beavers
look-
to
I should
agree to
look it
that?
up. I should
Yeah.
look it up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's like something. Let me fact check myself. But I saw a post and I was like, what? I was like, I'll still eat it.
There's a
but-
whole factories of expressing beaver glands.
Right.
And, yeah.
Like I said, I don't think they do it much anymore because when I watched Steve Ranella and his hunting and stuff, beavers are apparently tricky to hunt. They're not easy to get. They're savvy. Artificial. Let me see. I don't want to be wrong. I saw it on Facebook, so I could very well be wrong.
Oh,
But
it's for real.
like all kinds of stuff. Like that doesn't surprise me. I mean, like I've heard stuff like the things they do for fragrances and makeup and things
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Candy
Come on, fucker.
coming from beavers. God, it's taking me forever to type this. Beaver.
All I can imagine in my head is like on Willy Wonka when they went into that room with all the squirrels cracking nuts, seeing a bunch of beavers laying around or getting their rear end serviced by somebody.
Yes, here it is. Scientists use... I'm not wrong. Scientists used to extract compounds from a beaver's anal gland to create strawberry and raspberry flavoring decades ago, but this is no longer common. The technical term for this beaver extract is castoreum, which has a similar smell to vanilla. However, companies have stopped using castoreum in food because it's too expensive. Like I said, they're not easy to catch, and apparently, like the beaver hats and stuff, that's why they were like a high dollar market item. They used to make like really cool gloves out of beaver because it was super warm, super water repellent, all that cool stuff.
So
Interesting.
add
to that conversation.
You gotta wonder though, like
on corn.
Glue comes from horse hooves.
Yes.
Like and like, but who like looks at a beaver and like, all right, well, I got my gloves. We got all these extra parts left over. Hey, Earl, does that smell like strawberries to you? I got an idea.
I got an idea.
Look what Scott wrote. Milking beaver anal glands for the win.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. happy to bring to the table, folks.
That's funny.
Well, thank you for enlightening us.
Rico has such awesome little things here. So another thing is like we don't siphon anything from this, but if you're like around water moccasins and stuff like that, They smell like cucumbers. That's like a big thing. That if you smell cucumbers and you're out in the wilderness, you have a very
Be
deadly snake
aware.
near you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's another one that's also pretty like poisonous, venomous, and it smells like almonds. Like weird stuff like that, man. Things you know. Geek out nature.
Yep, but that's the whole thing. The more you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's all
Like
here
there's
for
like
us.
there's a net in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a little partial camo net you can drape over it. I thought that was really cool.
That's cool.
Question for everybody, chat included. So, side profile of this thing. Should these blasters sit all but flush? You know, like maybe sitting up a little bit now that my big fat fingers are in the way. Or could it sit like up?
You mean
Upside
like
down.
you're gonna drill something into the body there to have
Yeah,
it
so
sit
like
lower?
should it sit on the hood of that thing this way, or should it sit more flush?
I think the other way, because you can get more down aiming on it, because you could only
I
aim
agree.
up if it was flush.
Right, and you want to be able to aim down
A little bit, yeah.
if you want to get
Well,
some
if you
deeper
look at a water
flavors for
moccasin, they
strawberry
don't.
flavor.
If you look at the water moccasin, it doesn't like
It's like this
those front turrets didn't move.
because beavers
That's
don't
my
fly.
that's
Yeah.
my
Beavers don't
thought.
fly.
That's right.
That's right.
They don't.
Oh man.
But I kind of like what Mike's saying, because like these also have this shape, which I can use that shape to accentuate the curve here, the outer curve. But I can kind of drill this out so that it sits down in, maybe.
Yeah. It'd be more predominant too if it was sticking up higher a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, first I have to glue this.
Like look at this BFG on the front of this thing. Scott, Ralphie, and Paul all say not flush.
Not flush.
Yes.
Not
I
flush.
see. I see.
Let it mellow.
The sink.
Okay. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna sink it a little bit though, not much.
Oh, cool. These little trading cards they put in the Savage Crucible figures are pretty awesome.
Yeah, have you opened up all of yours? I heard there's like special cards in some of them.
I've opened 7 so far. I've opened all the figures, and then I've just opened my first the Armory pack.
Yeah, I've opened 3 so far, and
Oosh.
I have the Armory pack too, Mike, and I feel like I screwed up and I should have got more than one Savage Lumerian.
Tap the camera, you're blurry, JD.
Because the accessories looked like they go better with the Savage than the Slate, and I have 2 Slates.
They make when the Kickstarter was going and they came out with all the alt heads and stuff, I'm like, well, if I want an alt head for each figure, I'm gonna have to get 3 all-ins.
It'll focus.
And that is not even including what they do with My Action Figure Customs, because they've already said they're gonna make stuff for that too. So.
Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Oh, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get that front piece off. That's gonna be.
Yeah, it went on pretty hard on mine.
Yeah. All right.
Keep this box.
Do your headlight things? Mine seem to be very loose.
Yeah, they are loose. What I did with mine is I put them on about where I wanted, and I heated them up a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, because these pieces are very fragile to heat. And then I just took my finger and just kind of pinched them around to try to form fit it around the bumper part where it's hanging, and then let go, and then it was it held on pretty well.
I almost glued the thing I'm trying to glue back together upside down.
Oh.
Chan, are you going to surprise us with what you're fixing, or are you going to tell us?
I mean, I can surprise you if you want.
Okay.
I just saw Goonies in my head. Dude, you totally glued the dork one upside down.
That's me. I would do that.
If God made us that way, we'd all be pissing in our faces.
I love that movie.
Classic movie.
I love that movie. It's such a good movie.
That's what I said. Booty
I'm very
trap.
sad that I've met people that have never seen it.
I know.
Now.
That itself is blasphemy.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pollute my children's minds with all of these things. I had to.
Gremlins.
That's
Goonies.
definitely a thing. You have to do that.
I think it loses its place with young people because they don't watch that stuff anymore.
Yeah, it was definitely when we had a lot less stuff, you know. when you went on adventures and you were like, I found a map. Let's go see. I remember I had a coworker of mine staying at my house at one point, and I didn't need one of the bigger bedrooms, so I said, yeah, you can stay in the master when you get your own like bathroom and everything. It makes more sense. And he was like, can I? Yeah, I know, right? He was like, can I like paint in here? And I was like, yeah, sure, man. I mean, I can paint over it if you know I don't like it. But he had a really good sense of fashion and design, so I was like, yeah, man, I'll even help. So he picked out everything, and he was doing the bathroom, and it had this god awful wallpaper that I'd want to take off for a long time. And he was like, I'll take it off. And I was like, hell yeah, man. Like,
let's awesome. Do it.
Yeah. And so I'm like in the next room, and he's like, oh my God, I found a treasure map. And I was like, what? And I come running in. It was just like an original, like, construction,
like blueprints.
Notice, yeah, like it wasn't even blueprints. It was just like a order for the lumber.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
Instead of taking it off of the lumber, they left it on there, and it was underneath the paper. And he was like, "Dude, this is so cool." And I was like, "Dude, you had me so hyped."
I wanted a treasure map. Damn it!
Did it have an X on it?
No, it didn't have anything, but it did have the original like people that ordered the materials to make the house and stuff like that. So whoever the like construction person,
the contractor,
the contractor, and it had the date on it and stuff like that, and how much for that specific order. So it was kind of like a little piece of history. You couldn't get it off, like we had to like actually remove it, so it couldn't be. I would have framed it and just kept it if we could have gotten it off, but it was done.
Well, now I know that if we choose, because there's a couple of cool places in this house where we have to tear some things apart to get to.
I'm telling you.
if you want to come over and help, we might find treasure.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I found a little plastic a little boat. It was a little plastic boat
toy
in the it was like a toy.
Really?
But I found it in the fireplace that's in the dining room.
I knew you were coming
when I took the mantle off.
There's a spot where like the staircase to the kitchen is
Oh,
cut
yeah.
right above the stairwell to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a stairwell from the second floor here beside that bedroom, that first bedroom.
Uh-huh.
There's a closet right there. That was actually the door to a stairwell that led down into the kitchen. The kitchen has no door or stairs there anymore.
Mm-mm.
But this part of the stairwell is still there under the flooring in the closet.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Was it like the servants like
Yes,
Yeah.
quarter
absolutely. Yep.
entrance?
Did you guys tell Amy about the trap door that she's sitting on top of right now?
Damn it, Brian.
That's
Why
the
you
end of the
Brian.
show.
why are you giving shit away, man?
Why you gotta tell everybody all the secrets?
Fun. I'm ready. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat the beaver glands, and I'm gonna
Well
drop
then.
through the door, and all the things. I got.
Whoa there.
Chan left the design your beaver magnetic board here.
Yeah.
I should
You
show
can
it.
play with that for a minute. That's fun.
I have to. I was waiting for my thing to dry, so let me.
I was gonna say, Chan's gonna have a really good day today.
There you go.
Yeah.
Our audience
That's
just
a
increased by
designer.
100%.
It's
I'm
one of
telling you,
those.
man.
Do you remember the little magnet things to give the guy the
Yes.
beard?
Yes, I know. I'm gonna be very traditional here.
Oh, are you?
No.
Nice. A little jungle love, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Very
we-
70s. Very 70s.
We'll stay in the motherfucking time.
Telling you.
Nothing wrong with it.
No. It's all natural. I love how it's like. I'm not great. Can I? No, I couldn't even show you guys.
Why
Can
not?
I even
It
show
falls
you
down,
like what
yeah.
I do?
It falls right off. I don't understand why they did it like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've tried to like stack it in the middle so that when you hold it up, it actually stays. Like it's a whole, like it's a whole big long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a C. Oh, that's a good challenge. Has it worked ever?
Maybe once in a very like delicate, half gummied out situation.
My mom used to draw those like 3D boxes whenever she just had a standard group of things that she would draw when she was on the phone with people, like back when you had cords and you couldn't leave the phone. Like it didn't come with you everywhere.
Right.
So you got bored. Like this would have been perfect for her. Like no, it doesn't stay. I was trying.
Damn.
Like this would have been perfect for her. Like while she was like on the phone with like the phone company or cable company, like just
No.
just kind of keeping her busy. None of this is nope. I'll tell you
Your call
what.
is very important.
I wish I could stand up and all my hair just fall off.
That'd be nice, right?
That'd be so nice. Just like
Oh, there it goes.
there it goes.
Don't gotta worry about that.
Nope, not now. It's great.
Do you ever think for a minute how much time it takes for you to groom yourself as a person?
It's expensive, man. Whenever I watch history pieces, I'm just like, yeah, but we can't smell it. Like,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
How
I
about
don't
that?
think people really think about that. They're like, yes, it's so beautiful. And I'm like,
Can we discuss how
There.
often those people bathed for a
That's
minute?
why they wear all those.
Seriously.
That's why they wear those heavy clothes.
I'm telling you, layers and layers.
Mike,
So-
by the way, I found a quick solution to this thing where this thing is not, it's too thin to fit in the hole. I put a piece of electrical tape and then you just wrap it around
Oh,
thicken up.
okay.
Oh,
to thicken up that thing.
That's-
and then it'll
that's smart.
Go right in the thing real quick.
Mine fit in. Well, they're a little bit loose, but
Yeah, mine
I
was
was thinking
falling out.
oh, that's not good.
Where is my other knife?
I'm really deciding what I want to do. Oh my God. It's so hard. All right, I'm committing.
Oh. You're committing?
I'm committing. I'm doing it. I'm doing things. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm gonna attempt symmetry, which is not my strong suit. I can tell you guys that right now.
There we are. Sorry, I had to step away for a minute.
Nuh-uh. No, you're not.
I did. I am.
I am.
I am. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Did you have to fart?
No. No, I would just do that.
He wouldn't have excused himself. For that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sorry.
They're always fun when they're like the ones, like just they're not really audible. Just like
I don't know. JD's are pretty audible.
Okay.
they're pretty
Yeah.
audible.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty bad. They're pretty
Mine
bad.
sound like ducks. They're like
You got
Yeah.
quackers.
yes. Rico's always like, "There's the duck butt." Duck butt. He knew I was the one as soon as he was like, "You'll fart around me." I'm like, "You gotta get used to it, man. Like, there's a whole. I'm not having cancer if I can help it. That's how you get cancer. You just let it weld up
Oh.
inside of you.
Holding your farts. You hear that, Chan?
Can't do that.
What?
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 Can't do
What?
it.
I
Can't hold your
just
farts.
can't fart around people. I can't. I can't.
It's like she was
But-
raised right.
But the funny thing is, our
You
bedroom
don't even fart
open-
around me.
our bathroom opens into our bedroom, and you hear me fart on the toilet. You're fine.
On the toilet. That's it.
Like, I want you to expand.
The only people I fart around are my children, and they wish I didn't.
Ah!
I mean, I hear it when you sleep. You let them loose in
Oh.
your sleep.
I
too.
hear it when you
That's right.
sleep too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Rico was so happy. He was like, oh, "This is a fart-friendly home." I'm like, "Yep,
Fart.
fart-friendly." He's like, "I didn't know women farted." I was like, "Of course we do." He's like, "Yeah."
Everybody farts. Everybody farts.
telling
Everybody
you.
farts.
That should be a book. Everybody.
It just-
farts.
It just sucks when you're walking through Target and
Yes.
you know you walk through somebody's fucking beef
Crop dust.
Crop dust.
Yeah,
Rico
you've got to
used
be
to-
the
he
you've
used
got to
get
be the
pro
crop
at
duster.
dusting.
God, man, why don't you go to the bathroom?
We need
Come on,
we need
man.
Weird Al to do a rendition of "Everybody Hurts" from REM. as
Oh.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Oh, maybe
That is
we
a
just
great
make
idea.
this happen.
That's right. Oh my god, that's awesome. I love that idea.
Everybody
Yeah.
farts.
Maybe we need to have a conversation with Dust.
Maybe this might need to happen.
Time to write some lyrics, guys.
Mhm.
It's awesome. It's all happening.
Somebody
Go
write
for it.
this.
Son of a bitch.
What happened? Oh no. Oh no.
I slipped.
Cut yourself.
Focus.
Focusing behind you.
You cut yourself?
No.
Okay, good. As long as you didn't cut yourself.
Come on, fucker. There, see? I slipped right there.
It'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
Shit'll
Oh,
buff
Mike.
out. It's fine.
The windshield doesn't go down the way it should with this extra kit on here. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I'm not even gonna. Oh, you mean with that gun in the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave mine up.
Well, I have to now.
Taking my first Savage Crucible figure apart. A little bit nervous.
How's that work? Did you heat it or
Yeah, I got
just
so
yanking it and
far.
stuff?
So far, I got the shoulder parts off and the forearms off because I want to use the bare forearms. Basically, I want to get them naked. What's that, Jim?
I was just gonna say, like, no, you just got me thinking. I'm watching JD while you're talking. That might not be the worst idea for him to do with that knife while he's cutting, if he got it hot, or at least warm.
Oh yeah.
Mike.
You said you'd
anybody
use the
told-
back side of the knife in that turtle van too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd used it as a scribe.
Mike, has anybody ever told you that you sound a lot like Doug Stanhope?
No,
Have you ever heard
I don't-
Doug Stanhope?
I don't even know who that is.
He is a comedian.
Oh,
And,
Too bad you're not
Is-
funny, Mike.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
the women in unison. Oh.
Oh,
I think Mike's funny.
I think he's funny. I'm just joking.
I might have a moment or two.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, Mike's laugh makes me laugh.
Yes, it does.
Aw, that's
I'm really
awesome.
bad about being like when people laugh, it's contagious. Like when me and
Yeah.
Kim laugh, like that uncontrollable laugh where you can't help it. We're both on the floor just dying, and we can't stop because the other person keeps laughing because the
Oh
other
my
person's
God, I
laughing.
love it.
It's like an unending cycle.
That's
I love
great.
it.
Then your stomach and ribs hurt when you're all done. You're like, holy crap, what were we even laughing about?
I don't know. Now we're laughing just because we're laughing.
Yeah.
I've been told I have a good one.
Kung Fu Pow, or what the
Or-
fuck was that?
oh yeah.
Oh
Kung
god,
Pao
yeah, that,
chicken.
Come
that
out.
No.
movie was fucking
Kung Pao.
hilarious.
It's just Kung Pao. Yeah.
I love that movie.
That was hilarious. Sitting up watching that movie, all three of
That
us.
was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah, that was a
seen
great visit.
Kung Pao. I've seen
Yeah.
Kung Fury, but I've never seen Kung Pao. Jake showed me Kung Fury when he was tattooing my freaking chest,
Oh
and
boy.
it was so much. Like I was like, I wanted to like it like a lot, but he was like really hurting me that day, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of overstimulation. And I was like, what is happening in this movie? And he was like, that's the point. They blew their whole budget, and so it's like a half-hour movie of the craziest shit you'll ever see.
What was it?
Kung Fury?
Oh, okay. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Kung Pao is basically like they take an older like Japanese film
Uh-huh.
and overlay the voices and add a different character in.
Oh, that's great. That's
And
hilarious.
it's full-length feature. They do the entire movie, the soundtrack, everything.
Wow. That sounds hilarious.
It's so funny. It's ridiculous. And I
That's
can't
what
remember.
found the one girl. She makes that noise when she cries.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I can't remember what original film they did that on. Like I just watched it too, and I can't remember what the hell it was because I love those movies.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's so hilarious.
That's hilarious. I love shit like that. Kung Pao. All right, it's been
Steve
memory bank.
Odenkirk directed it.
Yeah,
Steve.
and he also stars in it.
Mhm.
He's the- one of these things is not like the other in that movie.
Oh.
He's just like some white dude with a black wig.
That's hilarious. White dude with black wig. One of these things is not like the. That's probably
Mhm.
adds a lot to it. Makes it funny.
We laughed so hard watching that. Oh my gosh, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Funny.
I'm pretty sure Mike and I were both crying halfway through.
Oh god, yeah, that was. It was
I just couldn't believe you hadn't seen it before, Mike.
no, I've seen
It
a
was
lot
like
of that.
it was like right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah,
With just ridiculous.
The ridiculous.
Yeah, the ridiculous wheelhouse.
that was my Sunday groove too, like big time wrestling and then kung fu theater on Sunday mornings when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen
that's
damn near
awesome.
all of those.
Kung Fu Theater.
Yeah,
I've watched so many.
say that I have. I've caught the key ones.
Do you have a favorite?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no. No. It's honestly with me it's always about the person I'm watching it with. Like the memory gets cast with that. So a lot of them I watch with boyfriends that were like, "You got to see this." All right, cool. This is awesome. I'll watch it. Bruce Lee movies are always awesome.
That's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were great. Classic. Fun. They always had
Enter the Dragon.
yeah,
Classic.
exactly.
Game of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always had their, their entourage of like the what they like coined a lot of the video games after, like, your totem white American,
Yeah.
your black guy, like,
Yeah.
you had like your whole cast of people that they call from all corners of the earth so that they could fight. It was awesome. Yeah, I liked them.
That'd
I don't know if
also
Uh-huh.
be like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. That sounds like Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God, Rico is obsessed with because he's always really hoping that they're gonna be really good, and he was really happy with the latest one.
The last Mortal
too.
Kombat movie was
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
He
I
was
loved
like,
it.
"Thank God they finally did the characters as they should, and they were like, deadly, and
Uh-huh.
they're supposed to. It's supposed to be Mortal Kombat. It's not supposed to be cheesy, but it always was."
I mean, there's something about those 90s Mortal Kombat movies that is,
Oh yeah, I mean,
other.
legit. It's true.
Mhm.
Has anybody caught the Halo series yet?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Did I just open up a can of worms?
Probably.
Okay. I want to hear because Rico is all about it, and he's been arguing with a friend of ours that has read the books, has played the game, and he's like, no, I'm not. I don't like it.
I have some friends
It was.
that hate it. They say it's terrible.
It.
They say though, if it wasn't a Halo-based show, it would actually be pretty good. But the
I
fact
agree.
that it's based off Halo, they
Yeah.
say it's awful.
Okay. I think that just means that my boyfriend is not entrenched in the the lexicon.
Pre-existing lore.
Yes, exactly.
If you play the games and follow that storyline, there's something very cinematically beautiful about it. It's very artistically done as far as the storyline itself. Like to watch it like a movie, if you were just to watch all the cutscenes and everything on YouTube, it's really I don't know, it's kind of incredible the way they do it, where you never see John's face. There's like this really intimate relationship that builds between him and Cortana. It's just like it's just done so well like that when they did the series, they took the element of not seeing his face out of it, which is really intelligent way to do a visual story,
Yeah.
And then
Well, I keep hearing that too. Like,
yeah.
people saying that I don't like the fact that you can see his face. Like that was such a huge part of the game that was so beautiful.
Like even parts in the game, you think you're gonna see his face, but you don't.
Oh,
He
wow.
takes his helmet off, and the camera is actually looking through his eyes after he gets the helmet off.
Oh wow! So you never get.
And like a lot of the things that happen in that game, they actually happen like while you're playing it. So like there are things that do happen that if you aren't like, they try to draw your attention certain ways, certain directions, so that you see certain things happening, as well as what happens in like cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. But
I gotcha. I've never played it, so I was I was so happy that he had a determination about what he wanted to do for his watching
Yeah.
time. Then I was like, yeah, dude, let's get it.
Let's
get
check it out.
It was very promising, like as far as the battle scenes and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, him taking his helmet off like 10 minutes into the first episode, it was
You're
like,
no.
And then
no.
him having like a human love interest is really
Yeah,
hard.
they're like over sexualizing because you
Yeah.
know Hollywood has to over sexualize everything. You know, they gave him a love interest that really has nothing to do with any of the story.
Right. Yeah, he did say, Rico did say during it, he was like, what about Cortana? Like, where'd she go? And
So
yeah.
that's kind of my beef with it, is like the love story he has with Cortana is the like that's the poetic romance part of
Right.
it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something that interesting that builds there that's just, like I said, it's something so creative about the way it's done in general, you know, and then they kind of washed that out and dumbed it down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And that was Paul and I's, like, that was our baby. We played
And see, I
fucking
can't do that.
Halo all the fucking time together.
I know there's a lot of passion about it because I have done Halo tattoos. I've done specifically like Halo and then like Halo 3.
Mhm.
And I was like, and this is back, you know, because they've done a bunch. And he was like, I said, aren't you afraid that they're going to have more? He's like, this is the best. And I was like, but you
It
don't
is
know
pretty
that.
good. Yeah.
Scott brings back an old memory. I never did this, but you know, back in the day,
Oh yeah.
early 2000s, people would bring their computers over to somebody's house,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
they'll network them together so you can
Yeah.
play.
My
before
brother
it
would
was
be very proud
before
about this
Xbox
moment.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did your
my
brother do
did
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother did that. He stopped doing it the minute he invited his wife that he has now over, and she was like, "That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and I don't know what to say."
Mm.
And,
Yeah.
like, she was like, kind of like, "I don't know what to do here." So he'd be very proud of me right now that I'm like, you know, fusing the art thing with like computer. And that there's 3 of us in one house and we're not in the same room. Like he
Right.
he would be like, finally, Amy, you get it. Because I used to dog out him all the time to my mom. I'm like, Mom, it's not normal. Like he shouldn't. He was like, what is he doing? He's taking our computer. It's the family computer to another person's house. Like, what are they doing? And she goes, I don't know, Amy. I'm just happy that he's not like on the streets. Like,
Yeah.
can you just work with me as like a parent? Like, I don't really, you know, whatever.
He's not picking pine needles and trying to act as a drug dealer or some shit.
Right, exactly. She's like, I am thrilled that your brother is into computers. Now he makes more money than both my parents ever had combined. And it's like an incredible software engineer and all this stuff. Like, so, I mean,
Yeah. That's
he's
how you
pretty
do
cool
it.
too. He's a pretty cool guy. I like my brother.
I remember at my first job, this was actually before I started there, but we worked for a bank and we worked in the help desk, the IT help desk. People would call when their computers didn't work and stuff.
God
And it
bless
was
you.
manned 24/7. And the people that would work the night shift, you know, they got, you know, they conned somebody into getting admin privileges to install games on their computers. So, you know, Scott was talking about, you know, we just talking about how people bring their computers to people's houses and network them together. Well, imagine being on an office floor full of computers and desks and stuff and having people just play Halo at work at night when there's no phone calls coming in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck
man.
yeah.
That would have been my brother's dream. He was really incredible though. Like I can understand why my mom was like impressed. He had his own way of like typing. Because he would like type while he was like engaged with a game. He'd be like having like 2 different conversation with friends while playing a game, and they were completely separate. And he had his own way, like that standard way of typing. He didn't do, but he typed faster than most people. It was
Shit.
pretty crazy. Yeah, he was pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I like my brother a lot.
So check out this packaging that they did for this. Show this off real quick. So took the plastic off, and it's got a magnetic
Ooh,
door to see the thing.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing's magnetic, so you can take it off, and you can have your
Oh,
backdrop.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's a good design.
Yep.
Wow.
And then there's artwork all over this thing.
So was the
Like-
Anubis not the same? Did that
No,
one
the
not
Anubis
come?
the Anubis was the same. Yep.
Oh, okay.
But that box is downstairs.
That's
Yeah.
Nate Birch, right?
Yep.
More Nate Birch.
I love that guy.
Wait, you said you loved me.
I do love you.
Oh.
But I have a big heart. I can love a lot of people, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I love a lot of people, right?
I'm full of it. It's exploding out of me. It's
Whoa.
annoying.
I second that.
It's exploding out of me. Like those farts.
That's right.
Man, it's so nice. Like I laugh about farts all the time. So when I sit on the toilet and I fart and it echoes, I die. It's so funny to me.
I know.
You must
That's
be like,
pretty awesome.
whoa. Whoa.
They didn't fart, but I wouldn't have been surprised if they had. So I used to go to I don't know what happened on the men's end of things. I don't know. But on the women's side, I used to go to this Korean spa, and they used to give the best, I know, right? They used to give the best
I already know
freaking
where this is
massages.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, and but they don't hold back, and it's like it's not like a Western kind of like we're gonna put on the soft music and like you know the incense. No, it's like no light gets turned off. You're on like a wood slab, and they like lay you down, and then these little women get on you and just start walking on you, and like they're talking amongst each other.
Yeah.
They're laughing and giggling. They're burping. They never farted, but I would not be surprised if they did. And like nobody cares because like you walk away feeling like $1,000,000. It was like the best massage ever. I grew up in a salon. My dad is actually a licensed massage therapist. He had nothing on these Korean women. They're incredible. Like they were amazing. And I kid you not, I would wake anything. If I had a full day and my back was trash, I would go to this place and they would just fix me up. And it was pretty cheap too. It was like $90 for it. But it was like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like legit Korean barbecue places that are open like until like 3 a.m. and they're like real seedy and there's like Korean pop in the corner, but it's like kind of dirty and grungy, and then you're like you have to make your own food that they set you all up with, but it's really fun, and they have like all these really weird beers, and you feel like there's like a gangster like thing going on in the background. Like there's somebody talking in the background.
I can't say I've been in a
Yeah, like it's really it's kind of undergroundy feeling. That's kind of how this Korean spa was. Like I don't think they left there ever. I think they lived there. And it was in Security Mall in Maryland, and it was interesting. It was called Soul Spa, of course. And like it was something that you really, and you can't wear your own shoes in there. You have to go in barefoot. They ask you to take everything off, and then they give you this orange jumpsuit that's kind of like, I'm like, am I gonna go? Like, am I gonna be in like a camp after this? Like they put everybody in this orange jumpsuit. I'm like, this is not a good
It's
color.
like, what was that? Squid Game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I like that show.
But I took a lot of friends there. to that spa, and they had like a whole unisex section where they had all these rooms. They had like a charcoal room, a salt room. They had like really cold rooms. They had really hot rooms, and then in the segregated sessions, they had all these baths. They had all these different baths, and they had this one intense massage that I heard the Korean women did not hold back at all. Like when they said they scrubbed your body, they meant
Oh.
every crevasse of your body.
Hmm.
And it wasn't in that weird, like they completely exfoliated your whole body and then they'd wash you with like baths of milk. I was like, what? I never did it because the regular massages were always like enough that I was like, I don't know if I want to.
I always wanted to go do one of the body scrub ones.
Yeah. Well, then you would have loved
that
this.
Shit looks cool.
You would have loved. I heard it was really great afterwards. Like you feel incredible afterwards. But I never tried it. I was just like, I am so content with this massage that I'm good.
I mean, I love a good massage. Gracie's fixed some serious fucking stuff.
I need to go to her.
Yeah, you do.
I love her so much.
Me too.
Just as
like,
a human being.
A lot. Like, she's wonderful.
She's awesome, man. I really enjoy her.
There's like some really good energy going on there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't meet a lot of people like that in life, you know? Like, you're one of them. Like, there's a lot of like guy friends in this realm situation that I met that are like that. But it took a while to get here in life and find those good vibing people.
Yeah, man.
She's definitely one.
I'm telling you what.
Good
she really
vibing
is.
people.
I love that she's into horses. That makes her automatically like in my way. I was like a major horse girl growing up, so if there's a love of horses, we're already best friends. I don't care how weird you are.
Her horse is so beautiful. It's insane. She takes such good care of that animal. Oh my gosh.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I just love all the work that she does. It's so awesome. Do you know that there was a whole battle for the regulation of that, what she does? Like what was it? Vets tried to go after people who would give massages to horses.
Yeah.
And they were like, you can't do
this.
The
whole
like,
equine.
Yeah. Like it was a whole thing where they were trying to block them from doing it. And,
which is it's so weird to me though, because I've like, she'll go in and she actually like resets shoulders and hips.
Yeah.
She puts spines back in like alignment. It's not just massage. Like she fully puts these horses and people back together again. Like it's wild stuff.
No, it was purely a money thing. It was purely like you're encroaching. You can't do this. This is our turf kind of thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
There we go.
I know.
Yeah, it buffed out.
I told you. This shit'll buff out, man.
So
the win.
In the chat,
Very
Tyler
nice.
said that he went to a Korean barbecue spot and sang karaoke one night.
Oh,
there's one right around the corner from the house.
That's amazing. Oh,
they do karaoke on Saturday nights. We can go anytime. Come hang out. Let's go.
I will do that now. I used to think that I would have to get terribly drunk. But no, what I had to do was actually go with older people.
Yes.
Like really old people, because they don't judge you. And they were really good singers. Like they were really great singers, but they were like, no, it's completely fun. You got to go up. And because I was just surrounded by all of these people that were just so happy that I was there, it was like, oh, okay, this is fun. You know, like there isn't this judgy space. It was actually pretty awesome.
We went with JD's mom, his uncle, his great aunt, his brother and his girlfriend. Another one of Gracie came along. Another one of our friends' wives came with us. Fen came along with two other friends, and like it was a whole table full of us, and we sang all night long. It was
awesome.
It was so fun. It was such a great time.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't leave there till they were
closing up.
Just about.
That's awesome. I love it so much. Yeah, I'll do it now. I used to be like, hell no, you do not want me up there singing, which you still don't, but it took a long time. I mean, that's the whole thing. I've actually met some audio engineers that run karaoke nights and stuff, and they're like, dude, there is nothing worse than a person who like missed their opportunity to like be in a band and who thinks they can sing and wants to get up there and like have their moment. He's like, it's about singing badly. Like it's just it's so much more fun when you just go up and have a good time than when you're like, I can't hear myself in the mic. Like it's like, what do I look like, man? Like,
Right.
It's not here for you.
There's no
fucking karaoke.
monitors. There's-
Right? Like, what are you talking about? So when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay. So it's more fun for everybody when I'm bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, sometimes you just got to get in there and duet with somebody and laugh your ass off and not worry about
telling
taking
you.
it so seriously.
I did because when I went with the older crowd, of course they're singing their generation of music, which is beautiful and everything, but I was like, I want to do Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like I was doing, and the karaoke guy was like, dude, I haven't heard this in forever. He's like, this is so much fun. I had like, wow, Alanis Morissette, you're bringing out a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm already making you happy. That's cool. That's cool. I did do a Joni Mitchell song that was in a much slower pace than I was used to the song going. So I was like, like waiting for it. I was like,
Like,
oh, this is awful.
Is it? Did she do Pave Paradise? Is that Joni Mitchell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She does. She's a great songwriter.
I love her.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's also an artist.
I did Cher.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she's
That's awesome. Ballsy girl.
Sometimes you got to rip the Band-Aid off, man.
I'm telling you. Just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Go big or go home.
I love
She
it.
got done, and I was like, "Does this place have rooms to pay by the hour?"
You're funny.
It's like, because I'm not gonna leave after this. Gonna have to work this out.
Yep.
What was that? Some guy got up there and sang Cabaret.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's
And
awesome.
he sounded like he had been smoking non-filtered Camel and drinking fucking whiskey since he was like 2.
Oh my god.
He was gruff, like super gruff.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Singing Cabaret.
That's how Rico sounds right now. He was doing like a whole like what do you call him, like continued story of Lord of the Rings in like when we were painting. He was doing this whole like fan fiction Lord of the Rings like story spinoff, and he just kept going, but it's only because his voice was all raspy. I was like, babe, we got the perfect voice for this right now. It's great. We should have this on audio. I was like, we should record it. But yeah. It does not normally sound.
So what, he was reading it, or he was making it up?
He was ad-libbing as he was going. Yeah, he was just making it
That's
up.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. He's really, but like you can't ask him to do anything. Like it just comes out.
Yeah.
You know, like it just happens. It's part of the love that I have for him is that he just makes me laugh so bad. I'm just like, it's so
That's
great.
what matters.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That guy. I wish you guys could have met him. Everyone else. He was very fun.
I wish you could have made it. I mean, we can always
do this show again.
Yeah,
there's other times, and there's even Saturdays, so we can go get Korean barbecue and sing karaoke.
Karaoke.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, like the next time you do a guest spot, you're here for a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He does want to come and visit me if I do a guest spot, so he would like to come up, and if he's welcome, we'll hang out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
mean-
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
We
I'm
got,
happy.
we have the space.
Oh, you
So-
do. It's so cool. It's so cool.
This is
So
the first time
cool.
Amy's been to our house.
Yes, I've never been before. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I was that drive up here though, Catherine Road.
Mm.
I was like, is this a road? What's
The
going on?
windy uphill thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
It's
this?
serious.
It was. It was. And the town that they had me go through, I was very like PA's weird, man. Like it
Yeah.
vacillates between demographics of humans. That one, what is the one road that leads into the studio at Duncannon? It's got such an eclectic array of houses and
Yeah.
things, and it's by the water. Is it 10? Is
Oh,
that what it
the
is?
Duncannon?
Yeah. What is that road? It's
Like the
got
main
some-
street.
Yeah. Well, I know Ann is what Duncannon is on, but like
Yeah,
when you're
that's-
trying to get there, there's like this.
State Road.
I think.
I think.
If you
it's
think
the
I'd
name.
know what I was talking about because I've been there a few times.
Like
now,
where
but-
well, like where the pizza shop is out front in the pub. That street?
No. I know that's Ann. Well, no, I know that street. No, it's like it like goes around. There's like the main. Shit. Let me track back. There's like the highway that you go on, and you come through. There's like the strip club, and then there's that weird bridge, and
Yeah.
then you're
Yeah, the
going into the
Appalachian.
town. There's
Yeah.
that way
Yeah.
that I come usually, but then sometimes it'll take me a whole other way while come around the back end.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He'll come up
That-
through 15.
15, that's what
Yep.
it is. I knew it was
Mhm.
like a double digit. Yeah, 15 is wild, man. And
Uh-huh.
they've got that. I want to stop at that one place that has all the outdoor statues.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
and-
yeah, the Amish place.
The barn.
Yeah.
There's that
Yeah.
barn antique shop right beside it.
yes.
That
They got like a
was-
dragon, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. I was in there one time, back like a month or two ago. First time ever in there. It's a cool place. You'd
It
like
looks
it in
cool.
there. It's really
Yeah.
awesome.
It looks really
I want
awesome.
I want some ridiculous fucking statue stuff.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm having fun. I'm
Look
just,
at this.
I'm just playing with her. She's weird now.
Oh, let's see.
She
Ma-
doesn't have face tattoos yet.
Make her
but
big.
Wait a minute, shit.
Yeah.
There we
She's
go.
in the middle.
neck.
Yeah, your camera.
You know,
Oh,
we're doing her neck.
nice.
Fuck yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna play with her. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'm trying for symmetry, which is not my strong suit, really. but I'm trying.
Tyler joined late, and he'd like to know who's Amy.
I am a friend of JD's and Chan's. I am also a tattoo artist. Hello. Yes, and I heard about this fun, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be a part of it. Why can't I do that? And JD was like, you can. You come and do it. And I was like,
See, we tell everybody you want to jump on the show and hang
Yeah.
out and
Yeah. Doesn't have to be action figure related. It doesn't-
No.
clearly. I
you
was
make
just
something
like,
cool, that's what it's about.
Yep. Yes. I mean, I always try to.
He
If it
says if
doesn't
you're
end
cool
up
with
that way.
JD and Chan, you're cool with me.
Aw, they are great, aren't they?
Aw,
Yes, they
You guys
are.
are amazing.
thanks.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes.
We're just weirdos doing stuff like everybody else.
Tyler, I
that.
wish you would have changed your flight to come in HIA,
Hey,
but it's cool. Anyway, somebody,
It's cool.
somebody was
Scott
gonna say
said.
something. Hmm?
It's cool.
Oh,
you're
Right.
fine.
What happened? all part of the process.
That's right.
That's right.
Look at that.
Embrace the happy accidents.
Now that you sanded that down, it looks so cool. I'm sitting here watching. Now that white stripe's pretty much gone, you
Yeah.
can see the shape of everything. It's looking really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to paint this like the seafoam green color.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
I don't know if I want to do the base though.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know if I should leave all this black.
Well, is that what color it's supposed to be?
Nah, the whole thing's like it's all the same color.
Well, then I would
The
sand
actual
it down.
G.I. Joe thing.
Yeah, I'd paint it. At least get like a coat of decent spray paint base on it.
Well, yeah.
But
Yep. Now that it's warm out, I will be able to take stuff out to the garage and prime it and paint it, and so
Well,
a lot of these painting jobs will get done much quicker.
let's find out how the summer goes. We may have a spot to do that kind of stuff inside.
There you go.
Well, that too.
We gonna figure it out.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I have the gliders as well. I want to get those started.
It's gonna be a busy summer.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are prepared.
Yep. Might have to do this weekly.
I know that you guys do Legos, but have you ever made like pasta art?
What?
It's really fun. Pasta art.
Pasta art?
Yes. I
I
made
mean,
pasta
Cool.
art.
probably
my
not.
my nephew's like 3. I think he does that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I had a motherhood art show, and I was like, what can I do that would be really fun for Mother's Day? And I was like, mothers are always like into pasta necklaces and jewelry, so I like bought every kind of shape of pasta I could possibly do. And I made these,
That's awesome.
and I made these like this pasta bouquet out of them, and I glued them all to a board. And my mom was like, "Holy crap, man, this is awesome! Like, how did you think to do this?" And I was like, I just saw a couple things on Pinterest and just decided to go. And I was like, and I was playing more and more with them. And it's like Legos. You figure out. I have a flamingo that I did at home, all made up out of pasta.
Oh, shit.
That I made, like do a whole
Pictures of
Maryland
this?
theme.
I want to
got
see
little
pictures.
crabs.
I gotta see pictures.
I know.
Oh my God.
I'll send them to you. It's super fun.
I love this. This is so great.
Dude, I'm like flipping through Pinterest, and my dad's because I don't know, like I love tattooing. I will probably always love tattooing. There's just something that's really human about it that I think is very healing and beautiful. But I also love to nerd out, obviously, and just get into my own little whatever.
Whatever, hippie.
Yeah, I know,
Sorry,
right?
I'm just kidding.
Whatever, hippie. Love it. And you can't smell me right now, so it could be. You can't smell it, so we don't.
I
even
don't know. I gave you a hug. You don't
You
smell.
did.
You're fine.
Okay, good. Good.
I didn't
They'll
give
have
you
to
a hug
trust you.
because I know I stink.
But yeah, my dad's salon. I think this is his last year with it, and they're gonna be closing up shop. But it's this huge building that my parents own, and everybody's like, "Oh, you open up a tattoo shop," and I'm like, "I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot. Like,
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and I wish the experiences that I've had can be exciting for me to want to do it, but all I've seen is a lot of like hardship
Stress.
from it. Yeah, stress and I know how I am. I'm like herding cats, so I can only imagine that on steroids with the people that I'd employ. So
Yeah.
on a good day. So I'm like, I don't know, man. So I was like, why don't we do like an art studio kind of like either we flesh it out to welcome artists and have like individual studio space, or like just open it all up and do like just an art shop, and then have the front just be like a showcase room. I said,
Like
dude,
a gallery.
I just want to geek out. Like my heaven would be like if the world crumbles today, everybody's gonna go I'm just gonna camp out in Michael's
Yeah.
and like use it all. Like use it all. Like,
That's totally fair. That's
I'm
totally
totally
fair.
gonna stay in a Michael's like as long as I can. Just make shit. So I'm like, that would be cool. And I don't know what all kind of stuff that I would do, but I would do a lot. I just like it. I like it all.
So here's an idea for you.
Yes,
and this isn't my
please.
idea, because there's actually a place close to the Duncannon shop that does this. There's a married couple that they have like 3D printers, they have like printing presses, but like hand printing presses. So they have like all this different equipment in this space, and like like people pay
Do you use it?
Yes. So you pay like a monthly fee, and then you can go and you have access to any and all the equipment that they have in there.
Ooh, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
Holy shit.
Oh my.
You hear that?
I heard it, and it's also after 11 o'clock.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Tyler has another question.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Is Nipples a family name?
Oh.
It could be.
It could be. No, I actually, so I was telling them earlier, I didn't have to flash anybody to get it. I'm sorry to disappoint if you were hoping. My boss in tattooing, when my first mentor, when I met him, he had a 19-month-old little girl who's now, I think, a teenager. So it's been a while. But when she was little, she was super smart, and he used to be like, she knows her money, and I mean, she does sometimes call Nichols nipples, but that's it. So my real name is Amy Nichols, but my nickname, I kind of gave it to myself. You're not supposed to do that, but I've never been cool in my life, so I do things that you're not supposed to do. So I was like, Amy Nipples, that's interesting. And I've been in a lot of spheres. Like if you were born in like the early 1980s, it's either Amy or Jen. I ran into so many Jens, so many Amys, and a lot of my friends, like I'd have friend groups and there would be like 3 Amys there, and we needed a way to like tell us apart. So I was like, you guys can just call me Nipples. And that was like
the way it went.
Oh my God, they were so excited. So now I have like a whole team of women that just run up to me screaming nipples. Like as soon as they see me. And everybody's like, what the hell just happened?
That's super fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It was good. But no, I mean, kind of it's a Sir family name.
It's a chosen family name.
Yes, yeah, exactly. There are families that know it and use it. Ones I chose. But yes.
Reminds me a little of that Seinfeld episode. Remember, when Elaine had the Christmas card made.
Oh yeah, George
and her
didn't get
nipple
one.
was showing, and
oh my God, yes.
And the people in the office were like, "Hey, Nip," she's like, "Quit calling me Nip."
Oh, I know. Because he was trying to have a nickname, right? Like he was. Wasn't
oh
it
no.
that?
No, that was Elaine. Elaine was being called Nip because Kramer took a picture of her for her annual Christmas card that she sends out, and her nipple was showing.
Yeah, there was a bit of a nip slip.
The other episode where he wanted a nickname was where he ordered a T-bone steak for
what it was.
company lunch.
Yes, yes.
That was just wanted people to call him T-bone.
Yes.
That was funny. George didn't get his Christmas card, and he kept trying to get one. And Elaine found out why, and she just grabbed him and put his head between her boobs and just shook his face
You
at
want a
him.
Christmas card? Here's your Christmas
Here's
card.
your
Here's your
Christmas
Christmas
card.
card.
Motorboat it.
And his hair was all messed up.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it. Again, nostalgia that many have not partook in. So sad.
That shit was so funny.
It was a great show. It was a great show. Love that
Well,
show.
should we take some time and go around and we can show our progress, do a little shout out, tell everybody where they can find you and who you are, and then we'll get on out of here, people. It's almost quarter after.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
I gotta get up at 3:30, so I'm definitely.
Jeez. Well, let's
we-
start with you then, Mr. Mike.
We started at 6 now because it's lighter. So I just opened figures. This is a conclusive dude. He's really cool.
I like his
He is
armor.
cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, their armor's really something else.
Mike,
Hey,
the translucent sword that he comes with, I heard that you should run that under a black light if you have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll have to give that a shot.
That's cool.
things happen.
And Mike, if you change your mind,
If I do, you'll be the first one to know it, buddy.
Okay. Thanks.
And then this guy had some
Oh,
extra parts
wow.
with the
Wow.
you take
That's
his
cool.
armor and stuff off, and he has like bearer parts, and so
So
really like
Oh, I
the
love
thing
that
that
head
I-
sculpt.
the thing that I am not hearing from any reviewers or anything about these about these figures is fucking Elder Scrolls. Like, this shit is so Elder Scrolls, and that's why I want like at least one of them. I did have I did get, like, he had them up on the website there for a minute, but I wasn't fast enough.
I'm not sure. That's one I must have missed. I don't know what the Elder Scrolls are. I know what just about everything else fantasy kind of related is, but
So yeah, if you look up like the Elder Scrolls character creation stuff, the Lamarians, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call them,
Yeah.
those are actual like creatures that you can be, like male and female.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and they like,
That's one
if
too.
you pick one of those, you can breathe underwater and all kinds of stuff. But they have like different heads, and it's pretty rad.
Yeah,
to
they're
see.
they're cool figures. I mean, the engineering and the sculpt work and the accessories, everything they come with. I mean, they're
Yeah.
very tough. I haven't heard about any of them breaking. I mean, there's been a very small handful of breaks, but they're tough. I mean, I just pulled a shoulder apart, which I wasn't really meaning to do, and I'm like, with the butterfly joint and everything. I'm like, oh shit, how am I going to get this back together? But it was actually, I just warmed it up a little bit and it popped right back in. I'm like, oh, thank God.
That's
I
very
took a
cool.
GI Joe butterfly apart on a classified, and I had a hell of a time
Oh,
getting
boy.
that thing back.
Yeah, they're a mess.
Like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. But yeah, Mike Wells on Facebook, here every other Wednesday, in the chat on Mondays, into the room, and that's pretty much it.
All right. Brian, you want to?
Sure. Well, I opened up Bastet, the cat
Oh,
Egyptian
nice.
lady.
Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
she looks so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, check this out. They have I put regular feet on her, but they give you animal.
Oh, like the
paws.
cat foot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See,
That's cool.
and
That is cool.
so this is the head with the headdress, and notice that they give you like actual metal earrings too.
Oh, neat.
Dope.
That's cool.
And they have heads that you can use that don't have, so you can just have a cat head without the things.
Oh, without the headdress.
There's
Nice.
some subtle sculpt differences. Like
Oh, wow.
this one here is more, you can see like the wrinkles in the head and stuff like
Wow.
that.
Oh, wow.
Or that one's more like a statue, like with a scarab on it.
Nice.
And and they give you these little urns and stuff, I guess, for the
Oh,
they put their
wow.
organs in. Yeah,
man.
and
That's awesome.
the tops come off them too, which is pretty cool.
Oh, so you can actually put organs in them?
Yeah, yeah.
Stash your
Oh, and
weed in them.
And I
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
I showed off Anubis earlier, but like here's his second head. Like,
Oh, yeah.
wow, that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That is cool.
That's beautiful.
Very well detailed.
And,
The only misgiving I have about figures that come with multiple heads is I feel I have to buy multiple of the figures to use all the heads.
I know.
Of course, that's a marketing strategy, I'm
Uh-huh.
sure. But
Yeah.
And then here's that cat statue. That
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
that's
one came
awesome.
with.
Oh, that looks
you need a
great.
whole shelf just to display the accessory.
Seriously.
And I mean, obviously, this is a statue of a cat, but there's earrings. Did they used to give their cats earrings?
Yeah.
Yep,
I think they tattooed them too.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They'd put jewelry on them, all kinds of. But they wouldn't like dress them like people do now, but they would make their cats look very fancy.
Yes.
And then these like little talisman things.
Oh,
I'm not really quite
Mm.
sure what
Ooh.
these are. I have to read the booklet, I guess. But yeah, they're in there
Dope.
for something.
wow.
But
I'm
then,
glad I got that too.
yeah, so check this out. Where's my phone? But this right here is a musical instrument.
Mm.
It's like a tambourine of some kind. It's
Oh,
called.
cool.
I meant to when I learned it this weekend, and I meant to look it up
Sorry.
or to see what it sounded like. I haven't done that yet, but it was called a sistrum. Sistrum.
Okay.
Sistrum.
Yeah, go look that up.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And then of course I'll show off the Jeep here, show off the van. He's all kitted out.
Holy
But,
crap.
Oh
That's
wow.
fucking
So-
awesome.
Holy crap.
this is what
Brian.
went on
Yeah.
today. Yeah, the front and the hood
Nice.
and the snorkel here. So I guess they can drive it in deep water.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
We'll
I mean,
flood the engine.
I should pull up a
That's fucking
before
cool.
picture of this, but this thing is
Shit.
Wow.
kitted
Yeah,
out.
it's-
It's
it's
nuts. It's
Armed to
insane.
the teeth.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I feel good.
I feel good.
Good.
I like
It was
Good.
it was fun putting all the little packages together as they came
Yeah.
in the mail and stuff.
Yeah, it's I mean, you might think I'm nuts because I think I've spent the same amount of money on upgrade kits that I have for the actual
fucking
Jeep
vehicle.
itself. But
Quite a bit more
yeah,
actually.
I was gonna say it's
it
probably more.
it brings it more joy. So
That's what you want. You want all the joy.
well, the
Yeah.
thing is like I want to support this company making these kits because the more stuff that Hasbro makes, I mean, I want this company to keep making more upgrades
Heck yeah.
or other things
Yeah.
that I might be even more interested in. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's just a father and son team.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think Amy froze.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna walk to the stairs and check on her.
Oh, she's
Alright.
happy.
He's happy.
That's a good spot to freeze in.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy.
Nice smile.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
Oh,
joy.
Paul is saying that he wants to show off his.
Oh yeah. He had I think he sent to the chat, I think.
Oh, did he now? Oh,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think those guns look good like that, JD.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna look cool.
So thinking about it, if the other one comes out, if I take another one of these, it's not going to have the post on the correct side, but I think I can still make it work.
I've got faith in you.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad I cut this thing
I'm
bigger.
excited to see that finish. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I gotta get moving on it. sitting here far too long. So we have this up a bit.
All right, Paul, I got your pictures.
Give me 1 second, guys.
No problem.
Amy and I are combining forces.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
All
Captain
right.
Planet.
Women do. Oh God.
We're gonna make sense of all of it. I'm gonna play with that later.
Okay.
Look at that. It's like magic.
Oh my God.
You don't even need those.
Oh yeah.
You can take your headphones off and
Yeah. Let's take this off.
we can. It's just this mic is the whole thing.
They can see us. Oh.
There we are.
Whoa.
Sorry.
There they are.
That's okay.
We're back. We're back. And my hair's all over the place. Okay, guys. I guess it's Amy's turn to show off what she did.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So she's got like smutch on her face. Like I didn't even this out a little bit more, but once we put tattoos on her, nobody will care. So we just like did her. Where? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's like opposites.
So we're doing this. It's not like completely symmetrical because I'm not cool like that. Oh.
It looks awesome, Amy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I just painted like a gold in here just because I thought that'd be cool. Some gold accents on her because she fancy.
It's
I
the
dig
Holy Grail.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Drink out of it.
Yes.
Oh, that would be fun.
Cup of a carpenter.
That is pretty cool. I wish I was a
Chose
carpenter.
wisely.
It's not quantum
Do you
physics.
want to let these lovely people know where they can find you? Or-
Yes. For tattooing, I'm at A Nichols Tattoos on IG and A Nichols, not nipples, Nichols Tattoos at .com. anicholstattoos.com. That was butchered. That's my website. If you wanted to contact me, that's where you contact me through. But if you wanted to follow me on IG and just kind of see general stuff, I post all kind of stuff like that. I also have a podcast called The Apprenticeship Diaries. It's a passion project. So if you want to hear about origin stories or just get to know me a little bit more, I do a lot of personal venting on there as well. So you can find me there. I'm really, if you just search my name in Maryland, big fish, small pond kind of thing. But yeah, you can. I'm out there. I'm out there probably more than my family would like me to be. So if you keep searching, but I'll let you guys do what you want with that. But yeah, Amy Nichols, and it's spelled with 2 L's, so NICHOLLS.
Ooh,
Yes,
fancy.
It's fancy. She's
And
fancy.
I left my stuff upstairs.
Oh
but
no.
I glued back together a mug and a vase and put a bunch of pillows in pillowcases.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Because I had to wash things. But that's me. And you know where to find me. Chandra Cooper, Facebook, ETR Mondays, best part of my Monday here with you guys every other Wednesday. And Amy and I are going to hand it over to JD.
Before we go
What-
to
yep.
JD, let's take a look at Paul's progress.
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah.
So this is where he
Ooh.
started. This is where
Yep.
he left off a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome,
And-
man.
Here is where he is now. He
Hmm.
has
What?
painted it black.
Yep.
Dope.
That's sick as
So
hell.
that's the base coat, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Him and I have been discussing where he should go from here. Because he was kind of thinking like charred, almost like lava rock.
I'm sorry, my mouth is like open.
I-
Yeah, that's fantastic.
The things people do with
dude, this thing is
telling you.
it's so crazy. This thing.
It's super cool.
And so,
Wow.
Amy, he's gonna fill this with a bunch of skeletons of
I
all
love
different
it.
Yep.
Like the
shapes
lady
and
in the middle.
sizes.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Very cool.
And these are 6-inch figures.
Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. That's beautiful. Damn, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of
What he
math in
does
there
next.
you don't even realize.
Now I know why you're
Oh
late.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow.
Great job, Paul.
Beautiful
Looks
work, Paul.
fantastic.
Yes. Impressive.
We can't wait for you to jump back in here with us.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
That's rad, man. Very cool.
Right on.
And I guess we can see what JD's got going on now. Right.
So I got me a panel up here. I got that all cut out for the laser gun. And now I'm cutting out new panels. Instead of using that fucking bullshit foam, I'm cutting new panels for the side of this.
What did you make that panel out of?
So we had these picture frames, and they have like this real thick plastic,
Mhm.
but I can cut it real easy. And I'm using the back of it. There was like the piece to hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just using the actual backing. I wonder
It's
if
like a piece of plexi or something.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like real thin. There's one.
No.
Waste not, want not.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I love it.
One person's trash.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. I love it.
So yep, that's as far as I got.
Well, I mean,
So,
I think you're making headway here.
yeah.
So I can't wait to see how it looks once you get it sanded down and at least get it,
Yeah, I'm just trying to
base coated.
trying to decide whether I should use all this like the trim parts. 'Cause some of it you're not even really gonna see if I'm putting it under this plate.
Oh, well, maybe not then. I mean, unless it's going to help hold the plate in place, I wouldn't bother.
I mean, I might, but
if you could use it outside of the plate, it might be a interesting spot.
actually, that's not a bad idea. Using it in here. Yeah. Okay.
I think you just
Okay.
Yep, you got me.
influenced it.
Anyway, you can find me, JD Brocious on Facebook, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, and yeah, here every Wednesday, either Shelf Gravy or Figa Bangin'. Yeah, and as I said earlier, we might have to do an every week kind of thing, just so we can get some things done and moving. But we'll figure that out, and we'll make those announcements when they're appropriate.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
with that, I thank everyone. We all thank everybody for tuning in and watching live or after the fact.
That's right.
Most
Thanks,
definitely.
Amy, for wanting to be part of this.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
great having you on here.
This was fun, man. I mean, I learned a lot about corn and everything. No, you guys.
Strawberry.
Beaver anal glands and
You're all really talented. This is really cool. I'm honored.
Well, hopefully you can join us again. So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to.
definitely.
I want to.
anytime.
I
Definitely.
gotta bring my guy. You would.
Yes.
He's a character, guys. All right.
And I guess with that, we'll say goodnight. See you next time.
Yeah.
Night, everyone.
Bye.